So let me just start sharing my screen here. So you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So the project will be LASSIE-V. The project you guys will be working on is called LASSIE-V, which stands for Large Scale Social Experiments Virtual. So the main gist of the software is to basically create an environment where we can safely test social situations, extreme social situations, and do all sorts of social simulations in order to advance social sciences and mass psychology, that sort of thing. So the gist of it is just imagine if you could run a social experiment 1,000,000 times over without risking anyone's health or time. That's the main gist of LASSIE. Now, the main thing here that you may be asking yourself is, well, you pitch us to work on a game. Why are you talking about the sort of social experiment thing? And the answer is, the game will be the basis of this whole project. So we're going to create the game both as a calling card, and a way for us to it will be both the bedrock of the project too. So the game will improve the research project, and the research project will improve the game. So the main purpose of LASSIE is that that social sciences, like I said before, we can deliberately put people in dangerous situations. We can't recreate historical scenarios. We can test how society might respond to future challenges. So this leaves us with a huge gap between individual psychology studies and real-world behavior. So LASSIE bridges this gap in our understanding of mass psychology by creating a framework for large-scale social experiments using AI. So it's like a control environment between the human mind, the individual human mind, and society at large. And to validate all the social science project and self-funded, that's the reason the game comes in. That's the reason why we're doing the game. So the main advantage of our system is three innovations. First of all, our advanced director system manages complex social dynamics in real time. So he maintains the story context and faction story context, which may differ from overall story context, allowing for conspiracies, for example. And the director also ensures realistic behavior across all agents, that's how we call NPCs, by controlling information flow between all of them, ensuring that they all know what they should realistically know. And it kind of creates emergent narratives and scenarios, just like the director Left 4 Dead. And our open source architecture, our project is on open source, so that will allow you guys to work on the project that much easier. And of course, like I said, a hybrid revenue model. So this game that we'll be doing will fund not just further development of a game, but also something that will benefit many people. So this isn't just something for entertainment here. So the main goal here, so I'll stop sharing the screen for now, the presentation for now. So what you guys will be working on for now? So what you guys will be working on for now will be working on a trial week. This will be your trial week. So what does that supposed to mean? Well, basically from today until Sunday, we'll be testing. We're gonna be seeing. I'm gonna give you guys a trial task and see how you people will do. Now, let me be clear, this is not just us evaluating you, it's also you evaluating us to see if you like the project, if you adapt to it, that sort of thing. So I said that the task would be. I said that previously to some of you that we don't expect the task to be completed. Well, I have reviewed the trial task to be simpler, so that now I do expect you people to have something to complete the task fully by the end of this trial. So there is that expectation, okay? So so you will be paid 120 USD for this work, regardless if you get selected or not. So that's about 6 hours of work, 20 bucks an hour, which is your hourly rate. So normally you guys, and if you get selected, as of now, right now, in January, you guys can expect to have 8-10 hours of work per month, 20 bucks an hour. Obviously, as the project matures and revenue starts coming in, those hours will expand. We will renegotiate the content then. So yeah, as of now, that's all from my end. Are there any questions? Alberto, can you hear us now? Because I'm gonna have to show you your task. Because if there are no questions or anything, I'm gonna start showing you guys the tasks that you're supposed to do this week. So any questions, any sort of anything you guys want to add or want me to clarify before we move on?
So far so good for me.
Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen again. I'm gonna show you the screen again. So I had put, where is it? Features to do. Okay, so I'm gonna explain each task for you, every single one of you. Karin, your task for this trial is to add music to the main menu and also to add a click sound when you click on the buttons of the menu. So that's pretty much it. So you can see why I expect the thing to be fully done. Any questions, Karin, about this task, about what you have to do? Obviously, you may have questions about the implementation, but we can answer that later. But is it clear what you need to do?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, Gustavo, as you can see from the screenshot, we have this overlay for mobile controls. That's the reason why is because we were planning to have this game be mobile first, but there was a change of plans. So basically, this overlay, which Virtual Controller Managers handles it, is no longer necessary. So your task is to remove that. Okay. The class that handles this overlay is called Virtual Controller Manager. So you will want to start from there. Okay?
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay, I see that Alberto is not online, but I'll just explain his task anyway. Alberto, there is a unique dog character in our level that uses dog.asprite, and those don't follow the conventions of the humanoid characters, so that when we load the game, it has an error because the list of his animations is different from the humans ones. So his task is going to be to correct for that, so that both human characters and the dog character can run without errors. And there is another person. There is another person called Hassan, which will join our team. But I mistakenly told him that the meeting will be 7:30. That's the reason he isn't here. So I have mistakenly told him of that. So his task will be to see, because as you can see from this screenshot, we have placeholder buttons here, and those use a very ugly text, font, and color. So his task will be to use buttons, a custom-made button graphics on the main menu rather than text. So my task for the moment will be to basically we do the map and the NPCs to use our original setting, because I should tell you guys this, we will not be actually be releasing a Fallout 1 demo AI. We will be doing our own unique setting. So for that we're gonna need to rebrand and rename everything, including the repository. I will not do this. I will not do this on the trial week to avoid disruption. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen now. So, as I was saying, I won't do this during trial week just to won't screw you guys. Just so we won't screw you guys, but this is something that I plan to do sooner rather than later. So as soon as the final team gets selected, I'm probably gonna start rebranding and renaming everything. As for your tasks, Gustavo and Karin, everything that you guys need to know to complete this task successfully is on the docs of the Corgi, the game engine page. So I put the link on the chat. All you guys need to successfully complete the task is to read it very carefully. Everything's there. Of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me, but of course, I can't do the task for you. I can only help so much. Okay? So, and one last thing. Actually, some things. First of all, I intend to hire every single one of you. So don't try to play games, don't try to sabotage each other, try to help each other out. Actually, try to share information with one another, try to help each other whenever at all possible. Obviously, you guys are literally just beginning today, so you will be asking for help more than being able to help. But the spirit of this team will need to be one of collaboration and constant communication. So this will be something that I will be evaluating, even more so than your technical skills. Because I can teach you guys Java, I can teach you guys how to work together. So I'd rather have a mediocre programmer that knows how to talk to the team rather than an excellent programmer that can only work alone and is a huge asshole. So, and second, I obviously I will try to help you guys as much as you guys can, as I can. Once you guys get into the full team, I do expect you guys to ace this task and to pass this trial week with flying colors. I do believe you people are competent enough to pass this one very easily. So I already saying as if you guys were selected. So but don't worry about it. I do expect you guys to be able to complete this task successfully very, very easily. Okay, so don't worry about it. So obviously this game is very complex. Like I said before, I need to emphasize this one again. Communication. Talk to me, talk to your colleagues, help each other out. Don't hesitate to ask for me for help after the trial week passes, of course. in order to complete your task. Any sort of difficulty, ping me right away. You have any blocker, ping me on Discord right away, and I generally will answer you guys within an hour or two. Because I also have a day job beyond working on this game, so I may not answer right away, but I generally answer within an hour or two. Okay. And lastly, when you guys complete the solution, you're going to show me some screenshots of your task working. Since it's audio, you're gonna need to screen record the music playing and the buttons clicking. But obviously, you only upload the code after the payment goes through, right? So, to sum it up, work together. Don't hesitate to ask for help, either from me or from your colleagues. Help each other out, and we're gonna ace this one. And obviously, it's in your best interest, I must say, that the whole team does well, because the sooner we develop the game, the sooner we can sell it and make money, and that means that I'll be able to hire you guys for longer, and you guys will be able to make more money. So think of it as enlightened self-interest. It's in your best interest. Your colleague does well too. Okay. So any sort of questions? And one last thing. Obviously, you guys are rookies, so we don't expect rookies on this project, so we don't expect you guys to do very complex tasks, but we do expect you to make some progress, slow, steady progress. And also about the work hours, both on the trial and during the rest of the project. Try to work with the quantity and days that you will actually work with during the whole project. So, if you have time on Monday and Wednesday, during trial week, work on Monday and Wednesday. Because I need to see the velocity and how long you guys take to respond to stuff. So we wanted to make this, try to work as if you were already hired. Try to work the hours that you're comfortable with. Because I want to see, I just want to see how you guys work, so I can make everything flow as smoothly as possible. So so don't be like, oh, I gonna work this on weekend, so to doing this trial weekend. Like, unless you are planning to work every weekend, don't do that. Only work the days and the hours that you will work for the rest of this project. Okay. And one last detail. Don't be like, oh, I have 10 hours this month, so I'm gonna work 1 hour today and 1 hour tomorrow. Don't try to do that. Try to wrap up your tasks ASAP, or try to do as much of the task as possible. Even if that will consume your entire 10 hours in like 2 days, just do that. I'd rather have you guys do that rather than be, 1 hour today and 1 hour tomorrow. This will be a very complex project, especially when guys are starting. So you will want to work at least 2 or 3 hours per day anyway. So try to deliver the tasks. Try to focus on delivering the task, even if that will just consume 10 hours of your timesheet in like 3 days. Try to do that. That's the method we prefer. Okay. So, any questions? Any additions? Any commentaries before we wrap up?
For me, like, everything okay. You're explaining very well and clarify all the text we have to do. So, yeah, if I have any problem, I will let you know.
Thank you. Karin, anything else?
I have a doubt about the music.
Yeah, it just use a placeholder for now. Just pick up anything WAV or MP3, anything. Just use a placeholder for now. The main thing is to get this music system in place. You can worry about the song itself later. Just put any song in there. So it doesn't really matter. Any song will do. Any sound effect will do.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, and Karin, I am looking into your contract glitch. I'm gonna try to fix it from my end as soon as possible.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, so thank you guys for coming, and I'm looking forward to working with you guys. Because I will be programming this project alongside you guys too. So, and also Malcolm, which happens to be our investor, will also be working on the game as our lead writer. So as you can see this is a startup environment. So do expect to be wearing a lot of hats. So if you have an idea, a creative idea for a game, don't hesitate to let us know too. If you have an idea that maybe you see a task and maybe you think that can be done in a better way or a more simple way, a more effective way, let us know. You're not just here to type out code. You're also part of the team too. So you're here to solve the problems, not just to type code. So don't hesitate to call us to let us know if you think there's a better way to do things. Don't be afraid to experiment. I will not punish you for experimenting, but obviously, since your hours will be so little doing this project start, do try to be smart about your hours, because we still expect you guys to do progress. Because the producer will talk to me, will review your guys' performance. So I hope I made myself clear. Don't be afraid to experiment, but be smart about your hours too. I hope I made myself clear.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be waiting for Hassan to arrive. You guys can drop the call. And remember, keep the communications on Discord only. I will not check my email or any other ways of communication about this project. Discord only, please. And if you're gonna post, and since you guys are Brazilians, you can talk to me privately in Portuguese, but on the public channel, just in English. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be in this room, but you guys can drop the call. I'll be ready for Hassan to arrive. Thank you guys. Have an excellent week.
Thank you. Good
Bye
night,
bye.
guys.
Bye bye.